This week on the Maritime Beer Report, Picaroons does a tap takeover in Fredericton. Big Spruce in Cape Breton is doing a collaboration brew with the BC Brewery. Here in HRM, Garrison kicks off its home brew off. Heart and Thistle has a new beer, and I get to go check out the Stubborn Goat. Hello, and welcome to the October 18th edition of the Maritime Beer Report. Big Tide Brewing in St. John said that its pumpkin ale was all gone, but there was a new batch already being brewed, so not to worry. Celtic Knot in Moncton now has all 4 of its beers in rotation at both Marky's Laundromat and the Tide and Boar. And speaking of the Tide and Boar, they have a dinner that will feature reserve beers from Brooklyn Brewery, Goose Island Brewery, Belgium, and of course their very own Celtic Knot. All the beers will be paired with special menu items created by Chef Michel Savoie. Cost of the beer dinner is $100 per person and includes tax and gratuity, and it's limited to 16 people. Call the Tide and Boar now for more details. Grimross was having a hard time keeping up with the demand this week for its new Belgian Rye IPA. The newest addition to its family is available now at the Brewtique at 422 Queen Street. It's described as a sweet hop aroma, robust rye, with a spice-forward flavor and maltiness. I sure hope I can get my hands on some of that before it disappears. Something I'd love to see in HRM, Picaroons announced that they'll have a tap takeover next Friday, October 25th, in Wilsner's Room at the Capitol Complex. It's part of the pre-pop, whatever that is. I think it's some kind of music festival. 12 taps, all Picaroons. Starts at 5 o'clock. Also, anyone wishing to get into their the New Brunswick Home Brewers Challenge only have until the end of this month to get registered. Chartown Brewing now has its 5 Rivers Golden Ale, Black Currant Wheat, and of course the Blanc de Quai, all available at its brewery. And the Blanc de Quai is actually widely available in New Brunswick liquor stores. The Gone House posted on its page this week that it has a new seasonal brew using locally grown hops. It says to check back in 2 weeks, and there's no hints. Authentic Seacoast Brewing, the Rare Bird Craft Beer, and Big Spruce Brewing are at the Celtic Colours International Festival this week. It's really great to see local support for the beer companies. A cooperative Imperial IPA is being produced by Big Spruce Brewing and Crannog Ales at the Big Spruce Brewery in Cape Breton. Brian McIsaac and Rebecca Neen are visiting from Crannog Ales in Sorrento, BC. They came armed with hops from their certified organic hop yard to contribute to a collaboration Imperial IPA that will brew exclusively with hops from Canada's only 2 certified organic on-farm breweries. So look for it soon in Nova Scotia. Bridge Brewing will start new hours this week. They'll be open until 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and open at 12 to 6 on Sundays. It's interesting that Bridge is going the exact opposite from the other boutiques in this province who are reducing their hours for winter. Boxing Rock Brewery, after being open for a few months, is finally having a grand opening. They want you to be part of the celebrations. It'll be next Saturday, October 26th, between 12 and 6 p.m. at 78 Ohio Road in Shelburne, Nova Scotia. The official ribbon cutting will take place at 12:15 p.m. with tours at 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30. There will also be tasting as well as pumpkin decorating, face painting, apple cider, and lemonade for the kids. To make reservations for the tour, call 902-494-9233, extension 3, Tuesday through Saturday from noon to 6. And they are recommended as space on the tours is very limited. Garrison Brewing has kicked off its 2014 home brew off with submissions due in late February. This year's style is Weizen. That's 15A in the 2008 BJCP style guides. Garrison says to remember that Weizen should be aromatic, highly carbonated, and hazy. Bottle conditioning is the key. Heart and Thistle's Brewers blog reported this week that its new Dank and Stormy Double IPA is available. Juicy, malty, fruity, hoppy, dank, candied deliciousness. It comes at 8.2% alcohol by volume and 83 IBUs. Meander River Farms will be at a craft festival fair at Horton High School this Saturday, that's tomorrow, from 9 to 4. Be sure to come check out their lavender, hops, hint hint, and home products. I got to go to the Stubborn Goat this week to sample some food and beer. I was in really good company there and had a great time talking to, dare I say, the Halifax elite beer people. There were people there from Stillwell, which I had a great time hanging out with, Propeller, Halifax Club, Garrison, Ladies Beer League, Premier Wine and Spirits, and as well as Avoiding Chores. After nearly $1 million being used to renovate the space on Grafton Street, it's an awesome place. The beer menu is varied and extensive, and it's going to be a great place to grab a bite and a pint, or maybe several. It opens tonight, Friday, at 6 o'clock, and I'm sure it's going to be a great success. And speaking of the Stubborn Goat, that's where the Ladies Beer League cask event is going to be held on November 17th. Check out the Ladies Beer League's Facebook page for all the details, and buy your tickets through Eventbrite. I unfortunately can't make it, but I really hope we see a lot more of these in Halifax. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And that's all I have for this week, so until next time, enjoy responsibly.